Hi students, welcome to Vidyalakshmi YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss about a very important concept in a +1 CBSE board. Okay, so that we are considered as human excretory system. Okay, that is excretion in human beings. Okay, so as of we know everybody, excretion is a very important metabolic activity. Okay, so excretion in the sense it is a very important metabolic activity in our body. So whatever the metabolic waste is releasing, okay, so by the activities, metabolic activities in our body, so large quantity of metabolic waste is going to be released outside. So this metabolic waste has to discharge to outside. So how this waste has been discharged to outside is because of excretory system. Okay, yes, now we can see here human excretory system. So excretory system, excretion in the sense it is going to be useful for the removal of, means nothing but here the process of removal of metabolic waste from our body. Okay, so that process we can consider as excretion. Okay, so why the metabolic waste has to discharge from our body? What will happen if it is not discharged to outside? So if this metabolic waste is not going to release to outside, this waste material, it is responsible, it can convert into harmful substance called toxins. Okay, so toxins are nothing but harmful substances, harmful. Okay, so because of these toxins, harmful substances, we may get lots of other complications. Okay, so that's what the metabolic waste which is going to be released to outside, which is going to be formed in our body, has to discharge to outside. So this removal of waste materials to outside is done by a special process is called human excretory system. Okay, so that is the use of human excretory system, okay, in our body. Okay, so next we can see here human beings. We are called human beings. So human beings we can call as uricotelic animals. Uricotelic animals. Okay, why we can call uricotelic animals? Because the major component of our urine, waste material, that we can call as urea. Okay, so that's what urea is the chief component, the major component of urine, metabolic waste of our body is called urea. That's what human beings are called uricotelic animals. Okay, so this is the basic concept of excretory system. Okay, and next we can see here human excretory system. So this is the total diagram of human excretory system. Okay, so as of you know, human excretory system, it consists of as you can see here, human excretory system, it consists of a pair of testes. A human excretory system, it mainly consists of a pair of kidneys, two kidneys. Okay, so this is one kidney and this is another kidney. So human excretory system, it consists of a pair of kidneys, that means two kidneys, and these two kidneys are bean-shaped kidneys. Okay, so human excretory system, it consists of a pair of bean-shaped kidneys. Okay, that is left kidney as well as right kidney. So two kidneys will be present. Okay, and these two kidneys are connected with a tube-like structures like this. These two kidneys are connected with a tube-like structure. These we can call as ureters. Ureter. Okay, so this is right kidney and right ureter. Okay, and this is left kidney and this left kidney is connected with a tube is called left ureter. Okay, so kidneys are, a pair of kidneys are located in our body, which are useful, which are very important in human excretory system, and these two kidneys, bean-shaped kidneys, are connected with a tube-like structure, that is called ureter. So right kidney is connected to the right ureter, left kidney is connected to the left ureter. Okay, so these two kidneys are connected with a muscular bag-like structure. This muscular bag-like structure we can call as urinary bladder. Urinary bladder. Okay, so the two tube-like structures which you can call as ureters, left ureter is connected to the left kidney, right ureter is connected with the right kidney. Okay, so these two ureters, they used to collect the urine which is formed from the kidneys. Okay, so these two kidneys, they used to transport urine towards a muscular bag-like structure we can call urinary bladder. Okay, so when the urinary bladder is completely filled with the urine, little amount of urine is discharged to outside through a small hole-like structure. This we can call as urethra. Okay, so this is the way of discharging of urine to outside. Okay, listen again here. So human excretory system, it consists of a pair of kidneys, bean-shaped kidneys, two kidneys. Okay, so left kidney as well as right kidney. Okay, next one is these two kidneys, they place an important role in a special process we can call as ultrafiltration. These two kidneys, they place an important role in a special process is called ultrafiltration. That is nothing but here the process of separation of urine from blood. The process of separation of urine from blood. This process we can call ultrafiltration. Okay, so whatever the blood is entered into the kidney, so that blood is subjected for a special process is called ultrafiltration. So by ultrafiltration process, urine is going to be separated from the kidneys. Okay, so now that urine which is separated by the kidneys has been collected from the kidneys by ureters, tube-like structures. Okay, so from right kidney onwards, the urine is collected by right ureter, left kidney onwards, urine is collected by left ureter. Okay, and that urine which is collected by the ureter, it can reaches to a bag-like structure is called urinary bladder. So when the urinary bladder is completely filled with the urine, little amount of urine is discharged to outside by a small hole-like structure is called urethra. Okay, and now we can see here for ultrafiltration process. So just now I told kidneys plays an important role in ultrafiltration process. So for ultrafiltration process, compulsory kidneys need the blood. So that blood towards the kidneys. So the blood towards the kidneys is brought towards the kidneys by aorta. Okay, so aorta, it can bring blood towards to kidneys. Aorta, they can bring blood towards to kidney. Okay, so what are the blood is received by the kidneys by the aorta or artery. Okay, so it undergo ultrafiltration process by the kidney. So finally urine has been formed. Okay, and next one is from the kidneys, by the metabolic activities of kidneys, some amount of deoxygenated blood is being generated. So the deoxygenated blood from the kidneys has been collected by vena cava or vein. This we can call as renal vein. Okay, so from the kidneys, the deoxygenated blood is being generated by the metabolic activity. So that deoxygenated blood from kidneys is being collected by renal vein. Okay, and the deoxygenated blood is subsequently carried towards to the lungs for purification. Okay, so final conclusion here is called renal artery. They can bring blood towards the kidneys, which is needed for ultrafiltration. Renal vein, which can collect deoxygenated blood from the kidneys by the metabolic activity. So this deoxygenated blood towards to deoxygenated blood which is collected by renal vein has been transported to lungs for purification. Okay, so this is about human excretory system. Yes, now we can see here. Yes, you can see here. Human excretory system, they consist of a pair of kidneys. Yes, human excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys. So two kidneys will be present, that is called bean-shaped kidneys. So like this is the structure of bean shape. Okay, bean-shaped kidneys. Okay, a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, and one urinary bladder and urethra. So they are all the parts of human excretory system. Okay, next one is it consists of renal artery which can bring, just now we discussed. So the blood is needed for the kidney for ultrafiltration. Okay, so that blood which is required for the kidneys for ultrafiltration is brought towards the kidneys by renal artery. Okay, next one is ultrafiltration process, separation of urine from blood. Okay, next one is renal vein. Okay, so by the metabolic activities of kidney, some amount of deoxygenated blood will be generated. So the deoxygenated blood which is generated by the activity of kidney, metabolic activity of kidney is being collected by this renal artery. Okay, renal vein. So that renal vein, it can carry deoxygenated blood from kidneys towards to the lungs for purification. Okay. Next one is kidneys also they consist of nephrons. Okay, very important. So here nephrons are the structural. Nephrons are the structural and functional units of kidneys. Nephrons are the structural and functional units of kidneys. Okay. So we have number of nephrons. Okay. So nephrons are the structural and the functional units of kidneys. Okay. So number of nephrons. So all these nephrons are the basic structural and functional units of kidneys. Okay. So within the kidney we can see number of nephrons, millions of nephrons. So each kidney, left kidney and right kidney. So each kidney it consists of number of nephrons. Okay. So these nephrons they are plays an important role in a specific process is called ultrafiltration. Ultrafiltration, in which urine has been separated from the blood. Okay. So ultrafiltration means something here. Urine is been separated from blood. That is called ultrafiltration process. Okay. Okay. So nephron. So each kidney it consists of number of nephrons, which is not in ultrafiltration. So ultrafiltration means something here. Separation or segregation of urine from blood. Okay. Next one is, yes, you can see very important. After ultrafiltration process, what will happen? So ultrafiltration, so by renal artery, blood is entered into the kidney. So that blood it undergo ultrafiltration process. Okay. So what will happen after ultrafiltration process? So after ultrafiltration process, yes, after ultrafiltration process, urine is going to be collected by ureters. Okay. So from left kidney onwards, the urine is going to be collected by left ureter. From right kidney onwards, urine is collected by right ureter. Okay. So both ureters are tube-like structures which can collect urine from the kidneys. Okay. That is. Next one is from left kidney, urine is collected by left ureter. From right kidney, urine is collected by right ureter. Okay. Next one is from the ureters, from left kidney, left ureter and right ureter, the urine is going to be discharged into a muscular bag-like structure. That is called urinary bladder. Okay. So within the urinary bladder, urine can store temporarily. Urine can store temporarily. Okay. So within the urinary bladder, urine can store temporarily, not permanently, temporarily, but some time period. Okay. So when the urinary bladder gets completely filled with the urine, when the urinary bladder gets completely filled with the urine, little amount of urine is discharged outside by a small hole-like structure is called urethra. Okay. So this is about human excretory system. Okay. Next one we are going to see here. Yes. The next we are going to see here is called, yes, structure of nephron. Yes, structure of nephron, very, very important. Okay. So now we can see here structure of nephron. Okay. So the study of nephron, we can call as nephrology. Study of nephrons we can call as nephrology. Okay. Yes. When we observe the structure of nephron, very, very important. So already just now we have discussed, nephron is the basic structural and functional unit of kidney. Okay. So this nephron, it plays an important role in the formation of urine, reabsorption of useful components from urine. So everything is going to be done by the nephron. So that's what nephron is, the basic structural and functional units of kidney. Okay. Yes, now we can see the structure of nephron. Okay. So nephron, it consists of two distinct parts. Nephron, it consists of two distinct parts. Okay. First one we can call as renal tubule, and the second one we can call as Malphizian body. So these are the two distinct parts of structure of nephron, renal tubule and Malphizian body. Okay, so now we can see here Malphizian body. First of all, you can say about Malphizian body. Okay, so Malphizian body, yes, you can see the structure of nephron here. Yes, Malphizian body, it consists of a cup-shaped structure. A cup-shaped structure, as you can see here. Here, this is a cup-shaped structure, Malphizian body. It is a cup-shaped structure. So, this cup-shaped structure of Malphizian body we can call as Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Okay. So, the cup-shaped structure which is present within the Malphizian body of nephron is called as Bowman's capsule. Okay. So, the main function of this Bowman's capsule is it is useful to collect blood. So, whatever just now I told, blood is needed for ultrafiltration. So, that blood towards to kidney, towards to nephron or towards to kidney is brought by a renal artery. Okay. So, the blood by renal artery is being collected by Bowman's capsule, which is a cup-shaped structure. Okay. And at middle of Bowman's capsule, as you can see here, at the middle of Bowman's capsule, we have small structure. This we can call as filtration unit. This we can call as glomerulus. Okay, glomerulus. Okay, so Bowman's capsule, which is a cup-shaped structure which can receive the blood for ultrafiltration. Okay, and at the middle of the Bowman's capsule we have glomerulus. So this glomerulus is very, very important, and this glomerulus acts as filtration unit. Filtration unit in which urine is going to be separated from blood. Okay, so these two are combined together, Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. These two are combined together, we can call as Malphizian body. Malphizian body. Okay, so this is the structure of Malphizian body, first part. Okay, so the first part of structure of nephron. So just now I told, nephron is the basic structural and functions of any kidney. Okay, so this nephron, it consists of two distinct parts. First one is called Malphizian body and the second one you can call renal tubule. Okay, so Malphizian body, it consists of a cup-shaped structure. This cup-shaped structure. Okay, so this cup-shaped structure of Malphizian body, this we can call as Bowman's capsule. So this Bowman's capsule, it can receive the blood which is required for ultrafiltration from renal artery. Okay, next one is at the middle of the Bowman's capsule we have glomerulus. So this glomerulus, it acts as filtration unit. Okay, so it is mainly involved in ultrafiltration process in which urine has been separated from the blood. Okay, so all these two parts together, Bowman's capsule and renal tubule, are combined together, we can call as Malphizian body. So this is the first distant part of nephron. Okay, and next we can see the other parts. Okay, next we can see about the renal tubule. Next we are going to see about the renal tubule. Second part we can call renal tubule. Yes, okay. So next we can see about the second part we can call renal tubule. Okay, so this renal tubule, it consists of three distinct parts. Renal tubule, it consists of three distinct parts. Okay, these include, first we can call as proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted, simply we can call as PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Okay. Then the second one you can call as loop of Henle, or we can also call as Henle loop. Okay. And the last we can call as distal convoluted tubule. Distal convoluted tubule, that we can call as DCT. Okay, so these are the three distinct parts of second part of nephron, is called renal tubule. Okay, proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Henle, and distal convoluted tubule. Okay, as now we can see here, what is the function of these parts, distinct parts? Okay, as now we can see here, this we can call as proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule. This we can consider as proximal convoluted tubule, PCT. Okay. So the main function of this PCT is, it is mainly involved in a special process is called tubular reabsorption. Tubular reabsorption. Okay. So here tubular reabsorption in the sense from the urine we have some useful components. Okay. So that useful components, so particularly the useful components of urine, it includes proteins, glucose, sodium salts, amino acids. All these are the useful components. Okay. All these useful components has been reabsorbed. Okay. So this reabsorption of useful components from the urine. Okay. So directly whatever the urine we have got, that should not be released outside. Okay. So directly the total releasing of urine should not done outside. Okay. So only the waste form of urine is going to release to outside. Okay. So from the urine, the useful components has to be reabsorbed. So that reabsorption of useful components from the urine is being done by proximal convoluted tubule. Very, very important. Okay. So why this reabsorption has to be done? So this reabsorption is very, very important to maintain normal body functioning. Okay. So that's what this reabsorption. So to prevent dehydration, whatever it may be, for normal metabolic activity, this reabsorption is very, very essential. So this reabsorption is being done by the proximal convoluted tubule. Okay. Next one is from proximal convoluted tubule onwards. Yes, from PCT onwards, proximal convoluted tubule onwards, this waste form of urine is going to be entered into loop of Henle. See here, from here onwards, is going to enter into like this loop of Henle or Henle loop structure. Yes, okay. So here we have, this is called loop of Henle or Henle's loop. Okay. So next one, this is just transportation, conduction. Next one is from loop of Henle onwards, the waste form of urine is going to be discharged into a tube-like structure like this. This we can call as distal convoluted tubule like this. Distal convoluted tubule. Okay. So from distal convoluted tubule onwards, it is going to be entered into urine is going to be entered into collecting duct. So this is called collecting duct. Okay. So this collecting duct is extended as ureter. Okay. Collecting duct is going to be extended as ureter. Okay. So this collecting duct main function is whatever the waste form of urine has been released. Whatever the waste form of urine is present after reabsorption, tubular reabsorption. So finally, the waste form of urine is going to be collected by collecting duct, which is extended as ureter. So through ureter, so from here onwards, collecting duct onwards, waste form of urine is going to be entered into ureter. From ureter to urinary bladder. So when the urinary bladder is completely filled with the urine, little amount of urine is discharged to outside through a small hole-like structure we can call as urethra. So this is the mechanism of, this is the structure of nephron, which plays an important role in urine formation and discharging of urine to outside. Okay. Yes. The next we are going to see structure of nephron. Yes, you can see very, very important. So when we observe, just now we have seen structure of nephron consists of two distinct parts. Okay. Yes. Nephron are the structural functions of kidneys, and total we have 1.5 millions of nephrons. Okay. So each kidney consists of 1.5 millions of nephrons, which effectively plays an important role in ultrafiltration process. Okay. And the size of nephron is 1.2 to 2.2 inches, that is 30 to 55 nanometers in size, and it consists of two distinct parts. Okay, that is called renal capsule and renal tubule, and the second part we can call Malphizian body. So these are the two distinct parts of structure of nephron. Okay, characteristic feature of nephron. Okay. Next one is, you can see here, renal tubule, renal capsule. Yes. So renal capsule, so it consists of a cup shaped structure. Just now I told, the cup-shaped structure which is present within the nephron, that we can call as Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Okay, and this Bowman's capsule consists of center that we can consider as glomerulus, which acts as filtration unit. So Bowman's capsule, it can receive the urine, it can receive the urine. Bowman's capsule, it can receive the blood, and the middle of the Bowman's capsule you have glomerulus. So this glomerulus, it plays an important role in filtration, separation of urine from the blood. Okay, so that is glomerulus. Next one is, then the urine is entered into from glomerulus, it is entered into Bowman's capsule to glomerulus. Then from glomerulus to Bowman's capsule. So whatever urine is formed in glomerulus is entered into Bowman's capsule. Okay, so from Bowman's capsule onwards, urine is entered into renal tubule, and renal tubule consists of 3 distinct parts. This is called, just now we told, PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Henle or Henle loop, and distal convoluted tubule. So these are the 3 distinct parts of renal tubule. Okay, and next you can see here PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Yes, PCT, that is called proximal convoluted tubule, PCT. Okay, so the main function of PCT is it collects urine from glomerulus. So whatever the urine is formed from the glomerulus, that urine is effectively absorbed by this PCT. Okay, and from the urine, the useful components, very important. From the urine, the useful components like glucose, sodium salts or sodium ions. Next one is amino acids, proteins. All these are the useful components of urine. Okay, so all these useful components of urine will be reabsorbed by proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, next one is loop of Henle. It is permeable to water. Okay, so the reabsorption of water is done from the urine is done by this loop of Henle. And DCT, distal convoluted tubule. DCT means distal convoluted tubule. Distal convoluted tubule. Okay, so this distal convoluted tubule is the last part of nephron, which is connected to collecting duct. So this collecting duct, it is extended as ureter. So collecting duct, it can receive only the urine and waste form of urine. Okay, so that waste form of urine from collecting duct has been absorbed by ureter. So from the ureter onwards, the urine can be transported to urinary bladder. So when the urinary bladder is completely filled with the urine, little amount of urine is discharged outside through a small hole like structure is called urethra. Okay, so this is about structure of nephron. Okay, students, I hope that everybody are clear, and please subscribe our channel. Okay, thank you very much by watching my video. Thank you.